Welcome to Angels, God, and Me, and I'm your host, Mary Amy, coming to you live. My site is listed on the screen, maryamyofficial.com. As an intuitive wisdom coach and empath, I'm ultra-sensitive and capable of understanding and knowing your spirit. I've joined forces with the 4 elements of nature to be in the flow. Let's begin to transition bad luck and bad karma with goodness. Angels are celestial beings performing acts of goodness for humanity. I hope to bring us together in a peaceful way of life. On today's show, we have topics, a weekly quote. We have a meditation demonstration with our guest, T.W. Durfy, Mindset Transformational Coach. We have psychic readings, products, and helpful tips. Today's quote: learn to realize that everything connects to everything else, by Leonardo da Vinci, Renaissance painter, artist, engineering, science, architecture. He lived 1452 to 1519. We're going to be doing a meditation demonstration with our guest. Meditation purifies and balances your mind, body, and spirit, providing a path to enlightenment. By incorporating this technique into our daily lives, it frees ourselves from attachments. Meditation improves your inner spirit with goodness, light, peace, and hope. Let's prepare to relax our bodies and get comfortable before the demonstration with our guest caller. I will be having some psychic and intuitive readings throughout the show from time to time. I'd like to bring up one of my favorite things there is, gemstones. Gemstones are polished rocks or minerals with healing and protective properties. These are Amazonite gemstones. And it's a green mineral from the earth, and it gives off positive energy. Amazonite calms the brain and nervous system. It helps with trauma. Oh, let me see if this is one of our callers. It is. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sherry?
Yes.
Hi. It's early, I know.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Piermont in New York.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Okay, let's see what I'm receiving. Okay, initially I received that, let's see. You place emphasis on your exterior. I did receive some information related to the heavens, something celestial possibly. Let's see. I wanted to say initially, like, it was funny because some of the time I get messages or images and then I feel like it's stupid, but I got this whole coffee thing related to you or something related to coffee. I don't know if it was a social event or if it was just your daily routine. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm not
so,
sure what to do with that.
okay, no. Just how it usually works is I get information and then it usually tells a story. So I got something related to you writing to someone. All right, so I'm receiving that you're someone who is you place out into the world a certain persona that you want people to see. It's not necessarily who you really, it really represents you, but it's exactly what you want the world to see. It's very precise. It's not, I'm not saying that you're secretive, but you do have a different side to you personally. It's I do sense that you are someone that can have a bad temper. Let's see. Do you have a question for me? And then maybe that will help me.
I guess for the story, I guess that'll unfold as we go. But I have a question about the heavens, about the celestial comment. But my question really is about, I have two, but career and work, and just feeling, there's a lot of change, and I'm just feeling like stuck. And so what I could do to open up as many pathways as possible, because it's just been very frustrating.
I sense that there's actually a lot of you're exhausted. I sense the pain that you have related to this and the frustration. Okay, so there's a lot of that. So
is that blocking my way, or what?
Okay, let me just see. See if I get what. Because I got a huge pool of this, that it's almost, it brings tears to your eyes because you're so upset. And,
well, it's been so long. It's just been really weird, that I apply all the time. I'm very much working on it, and it's just become part of my identity almost, in a sense that I do not want to put out in the world. Right. So, people give me different stories about what they think, and I keep pushing, I just keep trying, so.
Okay. How about if we start with your heart and your passion and you don't have to tell me what that is. It's about manifesting and bringing forward what's right for you, because we can go into situations and then we change ourselves for whatever it is to please people, right? And you're past that.
That's all I've ever done,
right?
So
that's not working anymore, and you're blocking yourself, because I think you have to own who you really are instead of fighting it. You need to accept who you are, because as soon as we're genuine, all of the right opportunities and situations come in. Yes, we have to transform and alter ourselves because we're not perfect, and we do things that might be unacceptable or whatever it is, negative. But we are capable of changing, and I don't think that you have to do any more changing. I don't think that you have to put out to the world a representation of what you think everyone wants. Let's get down to basics, and let's get to what you want. So
I can tell you.
Well, you don't have to tell me, but you can, because it doesn't, that's not what matters. It only matters if you're listening to the information and then you're doing it. So if you were to, this is what I suggest you do. Write down on a piece of paper exactly what you want. Exactly what you want in your life. What do you want in your career? What do you want in your relationship? What do you want for yourself? Whatever that is, write that down and look at it and own it. And go from there. So you say, for your career, you look at it and you say, this is what I want. And then you're going to tailor your life around what you want, instead of everything suffocating you about what they want. The job is, you're not hitting the right people. The job is there. You're not sending it out to the right people. There's someone that is connected to the job that you are looking for in your life. And
where?
Where?
Can you tell me about that person?
Can you tell me? No, there's someone that you know who either is working there that you've met through okay, well, we're gonna have to go because I have my guest caller. But can I follow up with you on our own after the show? Can I text you what I'm getting, because I usually get more information after?
Of course, yeah.
Can I
that'd
do
be great.
that? I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
It
It's
was
fine. Thank
lovely
you.
speaking to you, and I was just figuring it out. Okay, but okay. So how about you write down what you want exactly on a piece of paper, and start with that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, TW.
How are you?
Good. I can't. Oh wait, sorry. Let me just present you, because I was on with an intuitive read, so it went over.
Okay.
I have today mindset transformational coach, licensed massage therapist, NASM certified personal trainer. I'm not going to name what his title is, because I can't even say it. It's related to martial arts and esoteric energy. How are you today?
I am doing awesome. How are you?
I'm doing great.
So tell me, it's a wonderful thing that you're doing this so early in the morning. It just happened to just spark me remembering when my instructor, Dr. Morris, met the Dalai Lama. He asked him, when is the best time to meditate? And the Dalai Lama actually said the best thing you can do is wake up in the morning, meditate, so that you can set your altruistic goals for the day. And just make yourself feel good. Too many people wake up nowadays, and the first thing they do is complain on Facebook about whatever it is they're feeling bad about. It's Monday. I have to go to work. I have to do this,
Right.
And you're starting the day off on that foot. If you tell yourself you're going to have a bad day, guess what? You're going to have a bad day.
Yeah.
But if you wake up and you set your goals for the day, you say thank you for being alive, first of all, because it could always be worse. And things are going to just snowball into, one of the best days you'll ever have.
I wanted to do a morning show where I woke up with the sunrise, and it's not exactly that. However, it's it's early. I think that I just would like people to start the day, like you said, in a positive way, and bring positive thoughts, because that can in turn, your day can become either great with a positive thought, or if you're like, oh, like you said, negative, then it's only going to be a matter of time before everything goes wrong.
Absolutely. And I think that a lot of people don't realize the power of your mind. It's really psychosomatic in terms of, whether or not you'd like to believe it. You are in control of whether or not you're happy or not. There are so many things that are really in your control, as opposed to not being in your control. But I think that, just society, and I hate to say it, social media, became a huge outlet of negativity, and that's why I love doing what I do, because I try to, wrangle them in.
Right.
It just, the proverbial backhand across the back of the head and say, come on,
So TW,
wake up.
So TW, you're a transformational coach and fitness coach. Are there mantras or affirmations that you suggest to your clients for problem solving that we might learn?
Not in a sense of an affirmation, but there is one of the most powerful if not the most powerful meditation that I've ever been taught, that I always tell them to focus on, which is called the secret smile.
Oh.
Because, I know you know just as well that when you meditate, you have to be in a very positive mindset. As soon as you start thinking negatively, your body reacts to that. So having that healthy mind, that healthy body, really it goes hand in hand. And the secret smile is a way of filling your body up with positive, happy intent. And when you get good at it, you could just do it. So if you ever need to just feel good, you're able to draw from those emotions that you get from the focus training, the guided meditation, and just go into the secret smile and just feel good and feel relaxed. And it ends up being a background noise to everything that I teach after that. Because if you can't get that positive energy and that happy mindset, then really nothing's going to go as well as it possibly could.
I've sensed that you've established the ability to have precise focus during meditation. Is this a result of your martial arts training?
It's where I began learning about meditation and Kundalini process and Zen. But it was even, I want to say we even overemphasized when I went through massage school. Because in the course that I'm about to release, we go into using what do you do once you have cultivated your internal energy? Well, you could use it to heal yourself and others. So when I was in massage school, it is a huge thing about you better be, if you're putting your hands on somebody, you better have the proper intent, behind that. So that really overemphasized everything that I was learning through martial arts. And then it's brilliant because all of the shiatsu points and the acupoints on the human body and all of those points on the meridians can either be used to heal someone or to hurt someone. So it really, there's years and years and years of study. Some people who really are into all of this will never get bored. Because there's so many different rabbit holes you can go down to, and the human body and the mind is such a magnificent thing that I don't think that most of us know a quarter of what we're really capable of.
Okay, so are you ready to give us a demonstration?
Absolutely. So the first thing that I would tell everybody to do is to take a comfortable seat. That's not saying that, the best way to meditate is to be sitting up with your back straight. It's not to say that you can't lie down when you meditate, but the only problem with that is that there is a huge tendency to fall asleep, especially if you're into the meditation and you're getting incredibly relaxed. Now, if you're doing this to battle insomnia, and the end goal is to fall asleep, then of course that's fine. But for our purposes for today, what we're going to do is fill our body with happy intent.
Okay, great.
So that we can have a great day. And so the best way to do this is just sit straight, back straight.
Right.
If you're sitting in a chair, try to sit towards the end of the chair.
Okay.
Because for men, even in women, you want the genital area to hang free.
Okay.
So to speak. You don't want pressure there. And one of the most important things that a lot of people do not teach you is that when you meditate, it is very, very, very important to keep your tongue pressed to the roof of your mouth. Because what that does is it completes a circuit. So if you are learning your microcosmic orbit and the energy usually is going up your back and down the front of your body, if you don't have that tongue touching the roof of your mouth, you can get a great deal of buildup around the third eye area because the energy has no attachment point to go back down the front of your body. So without getting too technical with it, just sit comfortably, tongue up, roof of your mouth, close your eyes, and just relax. So, as I said before, the secret smile, it is a favorite exercise, especially in Taoist esoteric yoga. And I always say you should practice this way of meditating until you can just do it very, very quickly and easily. And the first few times, it's going to be a little difficult, but with practice, it just becomes part of the way you breathe. And when you breathe, you just go into the secret smile, and it keeps you relaxed. Now, oftentimes it's particularly taught in the Chinese traditions, as a way to smile down into each of the major organs of your body to make them more healthy. And, you know, from a Taoist perspective, they look at the body as like a garden. And so as a gardener, you want to take care of all the particular parts that make up the whole. You know, and even in recent medical practice, you know, it shows that even something as simple as laughter can have cancer cell killing ability. So the idea of having a happy body really isn't that far-fetched.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now that we are sitting up, back straight, eyes closed, tongue on the roof of your mouth, feet flat on the floor, I want everybody to put a smile on your face. I know that might sound odd right now, but just go with this. Put a smile on your face. You know, for everybody who needs a reminder, we have muscles that hold up the cheeks. That's what makes you smile. You smile by raising the sides of your mouth, right? Now I want you to breathe in through your nose, and as you breathe in, I want you to bring your stomach out and down. And as you exhale, I want you to exhale through the nose or the mouth, whatever is more comfortable for you. But I want you to pull the stomach back in towards your spine. Now take the next deep breath in, filling the stomach out, pressing it down. And exhale, pull the stomach back in towards the spine. And just focus on your breathing right now. Your breathing should be slow and seamless. So when you breathe in, push the stomach out and down. Breathe out. Pull the stomach in like you're wrapping it around your spine. You want to get all of that air out of your lungs so that when you breathe back in, you make that next inhale, you get a whole breath of fresh air coming down into your body. And you'll get used to the movement of how your bones feel around your torso as you breathe, because this acts as a type of energy pump. And it's helping the energy move from the base of your spine and the genitals up the spine to the head. Now once you're sitting and relaxed and you're breathing slowly, you're holding that smile on your face, I want you to just let your mind become quiet. Just dial down the sound. Let it get softer and softer. You're not speaking to yourself, you're just listening to the sound of my voice. Now I want you to tighten up your toes and then relax them. Tighten them up again, just like you're making little fists with your feet. And then relax. Now I want you to tighten them up one last time so it almost hurts, really, really tight. And then relax. And now wiggle them. Now let that relaxed feeling move up across the soles of your feet, around your ankles, up into your calves. Feel those muscles soften. And as they soften and relax, the blood flows more easily and becomes warm. Now let that warm, relaxed feeling move up around your knees. Let your knees relax. Up around your thighs, the big muscles of your legs, the quads, let them relaxed. Let that relaxed feeling move up around your hips to your gluteal muscles. And as those muscles soften, you may find yourself sinking a bit more into your seat. Now treat your chest like a vessel. You're just going to fill it up with relaxation. First your stomach and lower back. Then the upper back and your chest. Let that relaxed feeling move up into your shoulders and drop down into your arms and hands. Let your fingers fill up with relaxation. Fill it back to the knuckles, back of the hand to the wrist. The forearms filling up with relaxation, up around the elbow, the bicep and tricep. And feel that relaxed feeling up your arm, around your shoulders, up the back of your neck. Feel the neck relax. And just let that relaxed feeling come up over the top of the skull, behind the ears. Down down to the forehead, let the forehead relax. Often those muscles are hard to relax. Now around the eyes and cheeks. Now if you have any extra saliva, just swallow it down. Let it go down. And as you breathe in and you press your stomach out and down, it's going to feel like a wave of relaxation just comes up over your body, from your feet, up over your head. And as you exhale, it goes down the front of your body, to your feet and out. So coming up as you breathe in, going down as you breathe out. Relaxing your whole body as you breathe in, tightening slightly as you breathe out. Now I want you to think of a time when you did something that you were really proud of. You felt good about it, and other people thought it was a really good thing too, maybe congratulated you. It doesn't matter what it is. It could have been an athletic event or a spelling contest, a race, writing an essay. It doesn't matter. Something that you did, and you did it well. And other people acknowledged it and thought it was a good thing too. Now I want you to take out the people that were involved, or any reward, and I just want you to hold on to that feeling. The feeling of accomplishment. Pride of accomplishment, of I did it and I did it well. And I want you to take that feeling, take it all the way down to your feet, bring it up around your ankles and calves, let your knees fill up with it. Pride of accomplishment coming up into your thighs, filling your legs, filling your stomach, coming up your back and the chest, down the arms, into the hands, back up over the shoulders to your head and neck. Bring it over the forehead. Mix it with your saliva and swallow it down. And on your next few breaths, just breathe that feeling through your entire body, that pride of accomplishment. From your feet coming up over your head and going back down to your feet again. So mix one round with every breath going up and going down. And now I want you to think of a time when you felt loved and were loving. Doesn't matter who the person was. Just see if you can hold on to that feeling of just incredible love, loving someone and being loved. And I want you to take out the person, whoever it was, and just try to hold on to that feeling. Take that down to your feet. Breathe it up through the legs. Let it fill your body, that wonderful feeling. Bring it up over your head. Mix it with your saliva. Swallow it down. And I want you to mix it with that feeling of the pride of accomplishment. Spin them together. Breathe all of them through your body at the same time. I want you to take them down to your feet. Bring them up over your ankles, up around the calves to the knees. Take them over the hips, up the back, around the chest, down the arms. Back up again over the head. And I want you to feel that smile on your face grow a little bit. And take another few breath cycles. Breathe both of those emotions through your body. Now, whenever you do something that feels good to you and is beneficial to others, add this as another feeling to your exercise. And what that's going to do is just increase the power, the feeling, relaxed, confident, happy, loving. It's really the way human beings are supposed to feel. You know, you can remember times when you felt this way. And use those times, use your own memories to strengthen your abilities to enjoy these feelings. It'll strengthen your meditations because it'll make you strong. And it'll make you healthier. You know, I would even say practice exercise twice a day. And make it a background, like a white noise every time that you meditate. And for that matter, anytime you do anything you think that might be important, just work on getting that feeling of a wave that goes up as you breathe in and down as you breathe out. And you'll find that when you work on your breathing and you start to develop more energy or your chi, you'll find that when you finish, you want to avoid any side effects like a fuzzy head. Or some people's organs get too warm, and you just want to keep that from happening. And Secret Smile is one of the ways to prevent any negative side effects from meditation happening. And there are a few things that you can do when you quit meditating, which I'll describe for you if you'd like me to.
Well, I just want to say, I have to tell you, that brought a lot of emotion to me. And maybe you've been doing it for a long time, but that really, I don't know how you do that. Like, I was almost crying. Yep. And then but it was bittersweet. It was interesting because I felt so much, but it wasn't a sad feeling. It was more of, I was acknowledging that feeling. It was a lot at one time. That was a great meditation for me. And I was in and out of it because I was trying to, I had someone calling in at the same time, but I still was connected to it because I guess I've done a lot of meditation. Mm-hmm. That was amazing.
Excellent.
That was amazing, and I'm going to play it over and do it later. But that's not an easy thing to do because you're actually, it's not an easy for so many reasons.
Right, right.
Because when you're asking, the first statement that you said to guide the person was the last time you had a sense of accomplishment. And I was searching my mind. I couldn't find one.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's terrible. Like do you know when I went back to 2011? That's the last time I felt accomplished. See, that's going to make me cry thinking about that. Because that's how long it's been. And then the love part, the two together, I was like, what are you trying to do to me?
Yep. You need to become aware of...
Oh,
no. So many people think that when you meditate, you clear your mind, and you don't think. No, you are so much more aware.
Right.
When you meditate properly.
Right.
That all sorts of emotions can come out of you. I remember when Dr. Morris passed away, I was living in Italy, and so I never got a chance to really see him before he passed. So a year or two later, it had at least be a year or two later, I was up at the Hoshin headquarters, so to speak, in Canada, and the teacher there said, you never were able to say goodbye to Doc, were you? And I said, no. And he said, would you like to? And I said, where are you going with this? And he goes, let's do an astral projection meditation so that you can at least feel good about it. And we did, and by the end, it was like Niagara Falls. The emotions that were coming out of me because of this guided meditation and the focus and the intent, it just, and for people that look at me and they're like, this is coming out of you, you're so yeah, no.
Can you do one of those another time? Do you know how to do that?
Which one, the astral projection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're coming back and doing that with us. Because we've got, so our time's up right now.
Sure.
I had a great session today. This was awesome. I feel like I've been to a therapist or something. No, I mean it. But can you just tell us the actual name of what your training is in martial arts? Because I don't want to say it wrong. Dai, can you say that?
Well, the title is called Dai Soke, and that just means successor. When Dr. Morris passed away, he was the founder of Hoshin Jitsu, and he left the lineage to, the second Soke of Hoshin Jitsu. And of course, I began training with him since Dr. Morris was my instructor.
Right.
And then in 2015, the second Soke publicly announced that if something should happen to me, he's the third grandmaster, or Soke of Hoshin Jitsu. So it's kind of what gave me this idea where I said, so many people, yes, obesity is a huge epidemic, and people need that training. However, we have countless more people that don't have a healthy mindset.
Right.
Whether it's through depression, anxiety, insomnia, whatever the case may be. And so that's why I am putting together the entire audio course of
now,
the teachings.
Where can the people reach you? Because
they can reach me. I love talking to people directly. I don't send people through a website. I don't send people through a third party. You go right to me. So I would love to talk to anybody. If you tag me on Facebook, I accept everybody's friend requests. Please shoot me over a message. Say where you found me.
Okay.
And I would love to help you one-on-one. Just like a normal person. I don't want to send anybody to third-party websites or anything. Come right to me.
Do you want? Is this your Facebook page, your transformational page, or your personal page?
Just the personal page, because
the personal page, which I have posted on this. I have your name posted, so I will make sure there's a link.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me. The time difference has actually been kicking my butt a little bit this week, so I feel good that it even energized me this morning to do this for you. So Thank you so much for having me.
All right, TW, you have a great morning, and we'll be in touch. I'll contact you after, okay?
Absolutely. Take care.
All right, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, I got so emotional through that, and I missed a caller, so I'm gonna call her back. And this is Kimberly.
Good morning.
Yes, hello?
Hi.
Hi, Kimberly?
Yes, hi, Mary.
Hi, where are you calling from?
I'm actually on the Colorado River near Arizona.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Okay, so I immediately received information. I saw some wildlife, deer. That's probably because of where you are. Huh. Let's see. How did you find me?
I saw a post on Facebook, and we have a friend in common.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Do you have a question for me? Can we start with a question?
Should I continue my travels, or should I give it up?
I see that there are. When you first started talking, I want to say it was a musical instrument, but I'm not quite sure. And obviously there's keys on it. I sense that you're someone that, all right, you have a routine, but you are someone who really likes to try, I don't want to say new things, because that's too broad. You have a specific area that you're interested in, and then you really trying to kind of channel into that, and it can have different experiences. People, it's so funny because you seem to be on the outside somebody who would not be an adventurous person, or not necessarily try new things, but that's very, very, very much inside of you, even in some degrees to a sophisticated level, Kimberly. So yes, I totally think you should consider continuing your travels. Was there more to that question?
I don't know. I just feel I retired early to travel around, and I sort of discovered that it's a very lonely thing to do on your own,
right,
when I didn't expect it to be.
Right.
So I just kind of don't know, if I should just go back to living in the city and going back to work, or is there a purpose to what I'm doing?
This is so huge, what you're making a decision on, what you just said. I mean, you went from retiring. I don't think you're done here. I think there's a lot to be fulfilled. It's just the way you've gone about it. Because look, ideally we can come up with something, and then when we try it in real life, we say, oh, this is not exactly what I thought. I'm not saying that, I mean, I understand how you're feeling because you feel like it's very lonely. There is a different way for you to be doing the traveling that's not alone. You have to look into either you're going to find, maybe join a group, or you're going to find someone to travel with, a traveling partner, almost like you're interviewing. And I don't think you know this person yet. I get a sense that you have not met this person yet, and you're going to meet them. So what I suggest that you, if this is an idea that you would like, I suggest that you put that out into the universe to meet the person to travel with. And don't jump right back into your old life. I don't think, it doesn't sound, when you said that, your voice, it sounded like miserable for you, right? At least right now. I don't think, right? You're like, no way. No, that's not the answer, Kimberly. I don't sense it to be the answer. I do see that there is someone for you to travel with. I think you might want to go on. I mean, right now with what's going on in the world, I'm not saying right this minute because of everything that's going on, and I don't know what's going on in your area, but I would start to make little bitty steps towards finding a group that likes to travel like you do. Google it. And there's going to be someone in one of those groups that you can partner up with. If you want to partner up with one person, maybe you'll find a group of people. But this is a really strong passion for you, and there's things, and you are on the right path with that. That's what I get.
Okay.
Okay?
That sounds good.
Yeah, I do see, like I said, the keys on an inch. I was seeing the keys of piano and all the different sounds, and that's what I get that you need, because you did the work. And yes, you can go back to the work if you feel like, but continue to try the travel.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I guess I won't give up now.
Don't give up. Don't give up. And I'm so glad that you joined us this morning, and I hope you get a chance to watch the show afterwards. And but I thank you so much, Kimberly. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, before I just want to touch on a few things. I know the show is running a bit long. So the Amazonite that I was talking about, the Amazonite stones helps with trauma, alleviates worry and fear, and it's known to encourage luck, success, and fortune. I have a lot of Amazonite. It's beautiful. Maybe you want to hold on to it, carry some around. Sometimes I give them as gifts. I have little tumbled stones, different types, and they are from the earth. They have healing properties. I would like to give you some angel facts and remind you about my t-shirt, Angels, God, and Me. You can find on my website, maryamyofficial.com. Angel facts. There are 9 ranks of angels: seraphim, cherubim, thrones, dominions, virtues, powers, principalities, archangels, and guardian angels. Guardian angels are powerful, immortal beings of divine light with free will, keeping a close watch on humanity. As benevolent messengers, warriors, and servants of the God, the heavens, our God, angels fulfill divine justice. These spiritual beings are not subject to the laws of corporability in the material world. They're carrying out missions for the good of the people. To name a few: Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Jophiel, Uriel. The yin and yang, good versus evil, is evident with the fallen angels who were expelled from the heavens. I don't know if you could see these. I just wanted to bring up the good and evil because as I did research, I read on, the angels that are guardian angels and the angels that are messengers and warriors, and then there's the angels apparently that were expelled from heaven, the fallen angels. I wanted to talk about supernatural abilities because I do intuitive readings sometimes on the show. And personally, I believe that what it is divine guidance. So I'm getting information in the form of images, messages, and visions. And I see it in my third eye, in my mind's eye, and I express as much as I'm able to. Sometimes it's easier than other times. Obviously, I might get a block from somebody, or there might be, it might just take a little bit longer. Some people I get instant. Some people I get a spirit comes through. It's unpredictable. So there's the clairsenses, which are the 5 physical senses: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. So during my readings, I am what's called clairvoyant, which is the sight, intuitive sight. So I can sense and see spirits, entities in other realms. And this transcends space and time. It's my third eye. I have what's called claircognizance, which is sight, intuitive knowledge. I know about people's situations, past, present, and future, without being told. I have clairpresence, which is I sense the presence of spirits, entities, and angels in other realms or around somebody, but they're actually in another realm. I have clairsustenance, which is emotional, feeling, vibrational. It's the ability to receive and send words, images, and messages. And being empathic, an empath, which actually ties everything together, because then I feel everything as well, the mood of the person and the energy and the personality. I'm very sensitive to their emotions and feelings. So I wanted to talk about me, but then I wanted to mention one of the most famous psychics of all time, who is Edgar Cayce. And he was a American clairvoyant, and he gave over 14,000 readings. He was born in 1877. He passed in 1945 at the age of 67. And he gave these readings after he had done this hypnosis when he was in his 20s. And the hypnotist realized that when he went under, when he was hypnotized, he actually could get information about other people. So he would do a self-induced sleep to gather information in the spiritual world, spiritual realm. I recently received this book, which I'm reading, and it's written about him. Over 300 books were written about Edgar. This one's by Robert J. Grant. It's not a brand new one. It's pre-owned, but that's fine. And this is about his perception and thoughts of archangels. So I'm reading that. I meant to hold this up. This is all the different clairsenses: clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairgustance. I haven't even heard of some of these. Clairsensitance, and then mediumship. Before I go, I just want to quickly say that last week I talked about personal discovery questions and your five huge goals. We will talk next week about manifesting the 5 huge goals and then your 3 recent dreams. One helpful tip. I'd like you to talk to all the cells in your body and ask to connect divine light to all the cells in your body to bring a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Thank you for joining me. Please like my Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. Wishing you create light, art, actions of kindness and compassion to clear away darkness, lasting repercussions through a chain of events. With awareness, you can change your focus, your mood, yourself, and your happiness.